Danger Zone looking for the win here, looking to go straight through to the grand final. I'm here with Cake Juice. How are you feeling about this one?
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, Heroes of Lumby definitely put up a big fight against Danger Zone there. So really, this game could go either way. But as you said, Danger Zone looking for the qualifying spot straight through into the final there. Some big bands coming up, and the Respect Elder Titan band coming out at the end
Fair
there.
enough.
Oh
I
yes.
would not want to go up against that after that great performance from Danger Zone on that hero. They did so much work with it. The other sort of meta bands stay the same. Both teams, well, Danger Zone, not really too worried about any of the heroes that Heroes of Lumby played last game. So be interesting to see if the picks are somewhat similar or they decide to change the strategy this time. Looks like they are with the Beastmaster first pick, which was banned last game.
It was banned, but I mean, Beastmaster is so useful, especially, I mean, being able to have vision, a mobile ward anywhere, a ball that just slows a tremendous amount, and the BKB Sun. I mean, that's really what he's picked for, and especially if Danger Zone go for, again, a really big tanky core who builds into BKB, you definitely want that in your arsenal.
For sure. Heroes of Danger Zone. So picking up that Phoenix again, they were obviously happy with the work that it did last game, and I would agree. And I'm wondering if they're going to do the same sort of strategy and go for the Death Prophet again, assuming that it doesn't get banned out here.
Well, one would assume if they did pick Death Prophet in the first phase last time, they picked Death Prophet here. So if they were gonna go for it, they'd have to pick it here. Otherwise, I would assume that Heroes of Lumby will ban it out in the next phase.
Yeah, I mean it would be a fine pickup here. I think the really early Juggernaut from Heroes of Lumby though, so they're sort of showing their hand early with this hero. Usually you want to wait a little bit later in the draft to show your position 1 carry, which I assume this Juggernaut is. So they do something weird and throw it mid, which I have seen before, but I would doubt in this situation.
Yeah.
They're going to go for the Venge, so picking up their supports early, not really showing too much in terms of what they want to do here. Obviously the minus armor and the swap gives so much utility for this Venge, so they may be thinking of some strats here. The swap obviously being able to go through magical immunity, so you can stop the Juggernaut spin TP, which is a really nice thing to have against him.
I didn't actually know that one. That's cool.
The more you know. So possibly sort of a reason why they picked it. Lone Druid band coming out. Well, that's an interesting band from HOL. Do you have any reason wondering why that's been banned here?
10 seconds remaining.
I maybe, I don't know, maybe just the combination of minus armor and root from the Spirit Bear. I mean, probably wouldn't be too ideal, especially with some of Lone Druid's extra abilities when he goes into bear form. Danger Zone have actually banned out the Death Prophet.
That's interesting from them. They're saying, hey, you guys are probably considering like banning this, but no, we're going to ban it ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose also it just completely denies them that control over a lot of the split pushing stuff.
Yeah.
Especially with the Beastmaster and Juggernaut going to be there as well, who are going to be big damage dealers, and Raw obviously being able to keep one person in place to take the full brunt of Exorcism and Crypt Swarm.
Yeah, Juggernaut, Beastmaster both great at pushing as well. That healing ward just keeps your entire team sort of up and ready to go, and you can just consistently push a lane. The big axe of axe comes out.
Big axe, the one-man army, all you'll ever need. So that's an interesting pick, I suppose. Using it for more lockdown for Phoenix ult.
Yeah, they were sort of lacking a bit of that last game, so they've definitely got that in spades right now with Venge and Axe. Axe also good against Beastmaster.
Radiant
And
team
yeah, not
Shadow
too bad
Demon.
against Jug either. This is a weird one. Another hero who has a little bit of resurgence lately in terms of popularity. Haven't seen him too much though. But you know, he's been getting consistently buffed,
10 seconds
and
remaining.
it's got to the point where you know he's you kind of have to play him at
5
some point
seconds
because
remaining.
he's just a strong hero. Great single target damage, and
Reserve
obviously being
time.
able to create illusions, a huge deal.
I think the thing here is he's going to be able to create illusions of Axe, which will all have the passive counter helix,
Yeah.
which doesn't suffer from any of the damage reductions that illusions normally do. So that's a really big pickup there. And if Danger Zone don't respect that, then they're probably going to have a really hard time during the game.
Shadow Demon can also save you if you've swapped, or if you're, the stun's about to go off from Phoenix. He's quite good in those situations. If you've had Berserker's Call on you, he can just use that on his allies, the disruption, save them in those situations. And we talked about this in the Future Ancients game. He's great with Mirana, so do the disruption into Mirana Arrow, and if you've worked out that timing and practiced it, then it's pretty much guaranteed every time.
And also, Shadow Poison is just worst.
It's just the worst ability in the game.
The worst to play against. I mean, level 4 Shadow Poison, as soon as you got 5 or more stacks, that's 800 damage.
Ranger.
I mean, that's not good at all.
Dire
And
team
Drow being
back.
picked up by Danger Zone there. Swapping one tower pusher for another by the looks of it.
Yeah, a nice wee pickup for them. I haven't seen a whole lot of Drow recently, actually, but considering they have 3 ranged heroes
10 seconds
who are all going to
remaining.
receive additional damage, add that with the
5 seconds
Vengeance
remaining.
Aura as well, and the Minus Armor, should be hitting very hard.
Very
Reserve
hard.
I wouldn't be surprised if for their mid laner they went for another ranged hero. For example, a Templar Assassin would actually work really well
Radiant team
with
back.
the Drow. But I haven't really seen a Drow run lately, so I'm wondering what sort of mid laner they're going to couple with that, considering they've already banned the Death Prophet.
Yeah, interesting. I was actually thinking Queen of Pain as well will
10
probably round
seconds
off this
remaining.
quite nicely. With some large
5 seconds
lockdown
remaining.
and big AoE damage. The Queen of Pain would fit in quite nicely there, but it has just been
Reserve
banned out here as a
time.
Lumby. We're probably thinking the same thing. Yeah, so no, it's wide open at the moment. Who do you think maybe some good mid laners for both these teams actually?
Yeah, I was considering Templar Assassin for Danger Zone. For Heroes of Lumby, it's going to be interesting from them.
10 seconds
They really want
remaining.
someone who can jump on the Drow Ranger, because you want to get to that
5
backline
seconds remaining.
past the axe and really take out these heroes. They actually banned
Radiant team
the
pick.
Phantom Lancer, which
Phantom
is
Lancer,
interesting.
yeah.
I guess, I mean, they've got the axe though. It's fairly good against PL. Not sure why they would ban him. Situation. I guess if they're picking another single
10
target hero,
seconds remaining.
they could get worried about those illusions.
5 seconds
Yeah, and I suppose
remaining.
if you chuck all the illusions on the Phoenix Egg,
Dire team
then
pick.
you're not going to have a particularly good time. They managed to go with Medusa.
The mid-Medusa, as you call it. So, I haven't seen this ran in quite some time either, but it does work.
10
It's a
seconds
great
remaining.
hero, and it just gives you so much late game potential. And
5 seconds
I actually really
remaining.
like this draft right now. It's very well rounded in terms of
Reserve time.
net worth distribution. They can really focus it on the Drow Medusa, because Phoenix and Venge don't really need a whole lot to really get going, and the same goes for Axe to a certain extent.
He just needs a blink dagger.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I mean, with the recent changes to Blade Mail as well, I mean, it was a good item on him anyway. Now it's even better. So we'll probably be seeing that coming up, especially if we're going to see lots of stacks of Shadow Poison. be a nice way to blow up your enemies.
Now, Heroes of Lumby taking all their time right now to decide what to do against this Medusa. I mean, I don't think they would have seen this coming unless Danger Zone has played it previously in the Cyber Game Amateur League. But I'm not 100% on that. It's definitely, you know, one of these strats they've probably kept in their back pocket.
It's definitely. I'm really uncertain how they're going to deal with it. They probably need somebody who innately will get BKB. You know, at the moment, I mean, Juggernaut can get it, but I suppose it's not really something you want to get. They go with the Magnus instead, a big play-making mid-hero, which is probably exactly what they needed at this point in time.
Well, he couples so well with Juggernaut. His power just pretty much means that Jug either doesn't need to get a Battle Fury because he gives you the cleave, or if you do get a Battle Fury, it just means you're putting out so much damage in an area. It's really nice.
Yeah, no, it's looking pretty good at the moment. Even on both teams, is looking really nice. It's definitely gonna be a good game. Can go either way at the moment, but Mads, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm going to have to stick with my guess last time and go Danger Zone again. I really like this draft from them. The auras that they're getting, they've utilized them really well. The Axe, I think, is going to have a decent time. He's going up against 3 melees. I don't fully agree with the Magnus pick. He's great with Jug, but we'll have to see how they utilize him. But they do have. Depends what's happening. So we're going to go stick around here. If they can get some good arrows off, do some work early game with the disruptor, the Shadow Demon, disruption. So we'll see what happens. But my bet's on Danger Zone taking this one.
Beastmaster has tried to wrap around into the jungle, maybe just trying to pull them away, and has managed to put down a ward as well. I think it got pinged out straight away by the members of Danger Zone. They knew it was coming. Frost Arrow's doing a lot of work there. There's an Emerald Arrow going to come up, but it's going to miss. Be able to do too much. Magnus managing to get the Bounty Rune and taking a lot of damage in the process. The Boar is going to come out from the Beastmaster, but it's be able to do too much. And the top rune is still there. It's still chilling. Axe didn't end up going for it. I wonder if they realise this. Juggernaut's about to walk through there.
Saw those heroes there.
Juggernaut's going to go through there, and he's going to pick those up.
I think maybe he thought that blocking the creeps is probably more important, which maybe he's right there. Since they nerfed the bounty rune, might not be that important. He's going to get a bit of early XP here, but he could be in trouble.
Yeah, there are 3 heroes here. He has managed to come around into the side shop, but Heroes of Lumby have figured this out. Here we are. Shadow Demon is taking a lot of damage from counter Helix though. He is just trying to keep him in place, and the creeps have blocked him in! The creeps have blocked him in! He's not going to be able to survive, he's going to take all the damage there! It's really unfortunate there, but the counter Helix from the X Illusions are doing so much work. He has managed to pop it, pops a salve, and it's just going to be enough to keep him alive there. That was so unfortunate for the Shadow Demon.
The Shadow Demon's like, oh, we've got him, guys, we've got him trapped here. And then he's like, you know, I'm not trapped here with you, you're trapped in here with me. That was so unlucky. It would have been an awesome play otherwise, but it didn't quite pay off. The Axe is now level 3, and that's going to be a huge bonus for him, especially really aggressive, the really aggressive offlane. That's the best thing you can hope for as an offlaner, getting the first blow.
Speaking of which though, speaking of the offlane, the Beastmaster has managed to get stunned up by the Venge, and he's just getting so much damage from Sunray, and Phoenix does get the final hit on that,
he didn't have the
taking
same
him down.
fortune as Axe in the Danger Zone there.
Very unlucky there. Good wraparound by the Venge, just really catching him off guard, and he wasn't expecting that at all.
And also, if you disrupt Axe, I mean, sure, you get illusions of him, but that's more things that are hitting Axe, and that's more chances for his counter helix to go off.
That is very true. I suppose a little bit of micromanagement on the illusions will be in order for the next time he does it. Beastmaster has already retreated. Oh, Deucer disconnected, but Beastmaster's already retreated into the side camp next to the secret shop.
Yeah, fair enough too. I mean, like, this is the benefit of having a Beastmaster. It's one of those heroes that if the offlane's not going perfectly fine, you can just go straight to the jungle. Which is happening more and more often these days. Sometimes the offlane is just getting abandoned, like, instantly almost, which leads to more and more greedy lineups. That's why we've seen a resurgence in things like Terrorblade as well, because they know that they will have a safe time for the first sort of 10 minutes of the game, and they can get a lot of their farming done.
It's very blah, 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 blah. English, Eddie, you can do it. Alright, so was a really good rotation around by... I can do it. It was really good wrap around by the bench. Just catching him off guard, which is Aussie is forced to retreat into that little side camp there. Which a lot of people didn't like when they first added it into the game. They thought it was going to be it was like sort of oversimplifying the game for people, and with the addition of like the spawn camp indicators when holding alt, I don't know. I mean personally I like them. What do you think, Mads?
I think they provide another asset to the offlaner, which is always nice. It makes more things viable, which I'm a fan about. Like if you can make more strategies viable, more heroes viable, it makes the game altogether more interesting. As we saw in the recent major, so many heroes were picked. I think there was maybe a handful, like 10 or something, that didn't get picked. It was ridiculous. Just because the meta is in such a state right now that anything can work, and I think those camps attribute to it a little bit, but definitely a lot of the other changes as well. So yeah, I'm all for things like that, which make the game more fluid rather than keeping it stale. As long as they're trying something new.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose something that's so good about the recent changes is the fact that there's so much that has been added into the game, but it's not overcluttering. There's no clutter into the game. Just watching this top lane here, disruption has come onto the axe, and the arrow has managed to come out perfectly, but Juggernaut is taking there from the axe is doing their counter helix. Sorry, not the axe is doing counter helix. It was just normal axe counter helix. And Vengeful Spirit has wrapped around though. Is he going to be able to get the stun off? No, he's not. And Juggernaut got held up from the salve anyway. But that was a good bit of coordination there from the side of heroes of Lumby.
So I talked about the axe counter helix proccing on those illusions, and that definitely showed you the strength of those. Almost taking down the Juggernaut. That could have turned out really badly if he maybe hit one more proc there.
He did manage to get really lucky there. Just have a quick look at the last hits of denies. Medusa is actually soaring ahead in front of the Magnus there.
This is definitely
He's not
expected.
having...
Like, Medusa's so strong in lane. Oh, they're actually going to find a
the
kill
Magnus
here.
actually does gonna... Oh, the charge away! Just managing to keep him alive. It was a really good rotation there by the Vengeful Spirit, but it is just going to get the Magnus there. He is just going to get out of there. It was a very good work there from the Magnus.
Another stun with the disruption on the axe.
And he's also been soul captured as well, and he's taking a lot of damage from that. Got 2 stacks, he's got 3 stacks, he's not going to be able to survive that at all, and Mirana does manage to get the last hit.
X might consider dropping out of this lane now. You've died twice. I mean, you got first blood, which is great, but you don't want to start giving away that lead. He's got tranquil boots now, so he should be fine to jump in the jungle. He might consider doing that.
Yeah, it was a little unfortunate for him there, but I suppose that's just the strength of the tri-lane. He's not going to be able to get as much room as he might have wanted. But again, really good work from Heroes of Lumby. Just keeping them at bay, not letting them get any sort of over advantage at the moment.
Beastmaster needs to be careful here.
Yeah, that Phoenix is hiding away. I think he saw him though.
I
Maybe
don't
not.
think he knows the Phoenix is there, but he definitely knows the Venge is in the neighborhood.
We have to be very careful here. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Mirana and Shadow Demon have smoked themselves up. They're probably looking to wrap around onto this Medusa here. Probably decided that she's been given too much room.
They're gonna go for the disruption arrow combo again. You gonna get it?
Shadow Demon's there, he manages to get it.
The arrow's gonna be late.
Arrow's gonna be late and it's just gonna go on one of the creeps instead. Not exactly what they were looking for, but oh well, it did force out a rotation from the Vengeful Spirit there. And top lane, it looks like the axe is going on the Juggernaut here. He's taking a lot of damage, he just manages to miss the call just outside of the radius there, which is very lucky for
Axe
that
is level
Juggernaut.
6 now.
Yeah, Juggernaut's only level 5 at the moment, so Axe would have definitely have won that fight. Yeah, we managed to get 3 heroes for the side of Danger Zone in the mid lane here.
Just
Looking...
thinking of doing something here, but they're not sure what.
Yeah.
If you look at the bonus damage they're getting from the Drow right now, 29 on each of their ranged heroes.
That's a bit much as well, and also...
This Venge is hitting for over 100 damage.
That's ridiculous. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Drow's almost got. He just needs one more hit on the Beastmaster there. He was so very, very close. He just got bottled up by the Magnus. But even so, the RP coming out. He's probably going to try and charge it back. He does. He takes it far away from the tower. Drow Ranger is very, very low here, but I think she might actually be able to get away. I just don't think the Magnus has got enough damage at the moment. Drow Ranger's turned it around. She's using. And meanwhile, in the top lane, Vengeful Spirit actually manages to get Shadow Demon, but Magnus is just going to survive, just like the Beastmaster. There just wasn't enough damage there. Sorry, guys, I missed that kill in the top lane.
Yeah, I was just trying to watch both while you were talking about it. But yeah, they had 3 heroes up here. They smoked in the Phoenix and the Venge. So good they got a pick off. It was only the Shadow Demon, so here's Lumby. Don't have to worry too much about that. But Danger Zone keep the Drow alive, which is got her ultimate now. Really huge.
There are 3 heroes top here for Heroes of Lumby, and they didn't see him there at all. They managed to get the stun off onto the Axe, but the Vengeful Spirit stun coming through, managing to finish him off, and Axe falling to the Starstorm, and Magnus is trying to find this Vengeful Spirit. He's getting pretty close. Oh, he managed to walk into the shockwave there, but
the next level
enough damage to finish him off.
Venge was too next level for his own good.
Expecting a bit of preemption there.
Magnus,
Phoenix
into the wrong area. He's gonna have his charge up in a second.
Yeah.
Fine. But
he is going to be
a lot of pressure to both these towers.
Might look at doing something onto the Medusa. He's doing a lot more damage than what the Magnus is doing. He manages to miss the charge. He missed the charge. Missed the skewer. Sorry. Charge is Spirit Breaker. He still charges though. We'll call it charge.
Yeah,
As for you and your ambiguous names,
I made that
it's all your fault.
Mistake. Oh, they're rotating around. They're possibly.
Yeah.
Are they going bottom? Yeah. Drow Ranger managing to get that bottom tower as well, so that's really good for them.
Yeah, that's a big goal boost for the side of Danger Zone, and I reckon if we have a look at the net worth, disruption's been used on the Venge there. The arrow's been missed, however. Skewer doing a lot of damage. He's got two stacks of Shadow Poison on, but he has a magic wand. Right. He's going to be able to stay alive there. That's not going to pick him off.
Meanwhile, Axe applying so much pressure to this top lane, managing to force the Jug back.
That's very good. And the Drow Ranger's there as well, just following him up, but not managing to find him in the end.
Already. Is under attack.
Oh, that's dangerous.
3 10-minute Dragon Lance there for Drow.
The Magnus has accidentally called good game. They really should unbind this from their thing. Meanwhile, what's happening over in the secret shop here? Oh no, it's
What is
I thought,
happening up
sorry,
here?
it's just a gathering. Some pinks coming out from the Beastmaster there.
This
The
must
Vengeful
could be in
Spirit
trouble.
Stun coming through on the Beastmaster. Oh, and the Disruption coming through onto the Beastmaster Road, just trying to save him. Oh, the Wave of Terror just getting him. Actually, no, Medusa, sorry, getting the last hit there, but the Wave of Terror doing their minus armor to him. Meanwhile, Axe in the top lane, they're forcing this Juggernaut way back.
So much pressure from Danger Zone. They just got a double kill on with their Medusa as well. This is going so well for them. Heroes of Lumby is not happy about it though, and they're sending heroes up this way. RP is available.
They've got to be careful of the Magnus. The RP is there as well as the Skewer. It's not that they're going to need it for that Axe though, and he's going to fall very quickly. The Drow is going to have to run away. She has.
RP this. Just thinking about it.
There's the Skewer. Are we going to go for the RP? No, the Drow's
Nice
just going to
silence.
silence him instead.
Dire's
Defensive
middle
stance
tower
there.
is under attack.
Guys just finishing off her treads now.
Often to go for Dragon Lance before trades. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Dire's
she was
middle
in quite a
tower
safe
is under
position,
attack.
so didn't really need the treads that early. Dragon Lance provides you like a lot of survivability as well as obviously increasing your range.
Yeah, exactly. Vengeful Spirit does swap the Disruptor who has
X just missed up.
disrupted
blink a
him.
little
Sorry,
bit
not
there.
Disruptor. Yeah, no, there's the dunk coming through just to finish him off. He wasn't going to be able to get out of there, even though he did disrupt himself. He's not Disruptor though. He's Shadow Demon. Oh, I made that mistake here.
That's quite a fast blink as well from X, and like we said, that's all he needs to get going.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he can look for kills rather than continue to farm, and leave all the
Radiant's
farming up
middle
to
tower is under
Medusa,
attack.
who's got her own Dragon Lance.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It looks like
Medusa's got Dragon Lance as well.
yeah,
Jeez.
looks like a Drow and Medusa copying each other's item build, but I guess because they both want to get butterflies at some point, I would imagine. Or Medusa might consider going, or both of them might consider going Manta.
Yeah, I reckon would prefer Butterfly on this Medusa. There's no real point of getting Lincolns unless she's going to get targeted by Roar.
Because the good thing about Dragonlance is you can handle it, so whether you go you can go a Yasha afterwards, which obviously you can go into a Manta, and you get the Ogre Club, which can go into so many things, like the Hebe, which probably isn't that useful this game, but it provides the option.
As soon as I said that she didn't really need to go Lincoln, she has picked up the Ultimate Orb, so this could go into a Manta as well. We don't know this. Don't know yet.
Actually
We will find out soon though.
Heroes of Lumby do know about this. They're all heading this way. Executing dangerously though. The
There's
arrow
an arrow
lands
gonna
on him
come in, it's
too.
gonna land on the axe. Not gonna be much more that they can do about it other than chucking a cheeky shadow poison. Gonna be healed up by the Phoenix there.
That's a nice play from them.
It is really well done. Looks like they're gonna go in on us though. Omni Slash. Is Omni Slash up? Yeah, it doesn't even really need to be up. Supernova will also be up as well, and they're all stunned. The Juggernaut is so low there as well, but it was only a level 1. Then that Shadow Demon, the Piranha ult is going to come out as well, and they seem to know exactly where she is, but she has run back just out of the range there. So that was 3 heroes down versus Danger Zone's 2. Beastmaster is hanging around as well, but he has broken vision now as well, so
They
definitely still with the way of Danger Zone.
It was very even, like in terms of net worth swing it was about the same, but because Medusa was worth so much, I think, was she on a mega kill?
Right.
She had 5 kills anyway.
I think so, yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Who
attack.
got that kill?
I'll take that.
It was Shadow Demon
so
actually, yeah.
Probably not the hero you want to have that. Just bought something.
No. I suppose you definitely want that really to go the way of the Juggernaut, but he died literally right after his Omni Slash finished.
So it looks like Jug is still going to farm up a Battle Fury.
Battle Fury, even with the Empower coming through from the...
I mean,
the-
like I
from the
said,
Magnus there,
that's
but-
one of the options to just like increase your damage and give you like massive AoE damage dealing. But I think like the whole benefit of picking Mag with Jug is that you don't need to get that first, and you go for something else.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would have liked to have seen Juggernaut go for more damage dealing items early on, especially because there is Magnus there to be able to do the cleave for you. But I suppose they've got other ideas. They've got the plan. And Beastmaster died. When did that happen?
Did he suicide to Ancients?
No, he died to
killed him.
Medusa.
Okay. Well, that happens from time to time, you know.
Dire's middle
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Drow Ranger,
Radiant's
she's
top
at base
tower
right now.
is
She's
under
still got the
attack.
Aegis though. So they might consider doing something here. She's TP'd to the mid lane, they've got all the heroes
She
here.
has just TP'd back in. It is... Medusa's attacking from so far away on that
Radiant's top
tower.
is under
It
attack.
is
Look at
just
the Drow as
ridiculous.
well.
Dire's middle
Dragon
tower
Lance.
is under
Oh
attack.
my god, that's
Dire's
outside of the
middle
tower range.
has fallen.
The arrow coming through and does land on Medusa, and Axe manages to come through and get a call onto the
Oh my
Beastmaster,
God,
who's just
the
standing
damage.
there. There's so much damage. Taking so much damage, and yeah, no, Shadow Demon's not going to make it out of there. He is going to die. Oh, the call! That was really, really impressive, but Axe is just going to walk out of there and let Medusa. The four-man RP, that is amazing! And the Phoenix has gone straight into the egg, though. Oh my god, that was incredible.
no one.
He's now at
Middle
full
tower
health.
is under
They
attack.
popped the Aegis.
That
There was no
was
follow-up.
amazing. Oh, there was just no follow-up. The Juggernaut was there, but he just wasn't able to do anything.
Dire's
Oh.
top
Medusa
tower
with the
fortified.
double orb. She's going Scardy. None of this
Dire's
meant to.
middle
Straight
tower has
Scardy.
fallen.
Oh man.
That's...
They're just snowballing
Oh,
right now.
they-
Look at the
they-
damage
they can-
output. Medusa and
It's
Drow
just
both
ridiculous.
like almost hitting for 300.
Do you see how much damage the snake did to Shadow Demon there? That was just ridiculous. There was so much damage coming out from these guys, and
You can like
I mean-
three-shot the Shadow Demon.
it's ridiculous. I honestly think that no, they should definitely back out now. The coming out there and
nice
good swap there coming there from the Venge. Axe coming through also manages to call up the Juggernaut, who dies very, very quickly there. Venge does go down in the end though.
Drow needs to be careful
who
here.
was
I mean, Medusa, she's fairly low. No mana left. She's got
no
a Scardy now. Oh man.
oh god,
Radiant's bottom tower
Oh,
is under
17
attack.
minutes.
17 minutes Scardy.
With Dragon Lance, treads Aquila.
That's so much survivability. It's going to be so difficult
They're
to
like
bring her down.
17,000 gold in the lead. Danger Zone has put Heroes of Lumby in the danger zone right now.
It's really not where they've been. The top 3 heroes in the network at the moment are all on the side of the zone. It's going to be very difficult for Heroes of Lumby to come back from.
Yeah, Medusa sitting on over 600 gold per minute. Drow's found the
And
Magnus
look at this
there.
Drow. There's so much damage to the Magnus there. She does manage to get disrupted though. Phoenix is there to back her up, and the Omnidash comes out. He manages to stay alive. Oh, the damage just was just a bit too much, and the axe comes straight away onto the Magnus and dunks him straight away.
Defensive
Phoenix the Supernova renews as well, but I think they're probably going to be able to take this down.
You're in the wrong name.
That was really annoying. And Axe is going to get slowed up. And yeah, now he's stuck. He isn't going to make it out of there alive, especially with the Miranda there with the stun.
Nice play from Heroes of Lumby. Danger Zone getting a bit too cocky there. Drow just going in thinking she can just, you know, deal all the damage in the world, and they end up paying for it. 3 for 1.
Yeah,
It's getting
it
the
was a little unfortunate there for them, but they're still in the lead. The graph hasn't swung too much.
I mean, they didn't
but-
lose the Medusa, so that was an important thing.
Yeah, and I suppose that's the main thing. Juggernaut has just finished his Battle Fury, and in the time, Drow has also picked up a Sanjin Yasha, and the swap coming through onto the Magnus. He does get disrupted by the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon's going to pay for that dearly.
Thing on
It
mid lane.
was- That's alright. It was a really good swap, really good initiation there. And the Venge also managed to get out of there alive and not have to take too much damage from
Yeah,
it.
Venge's swaps have been on point this game. That one earlier that saved Medusa, and that one right there for the
Dire's
initiation.
bottom tower is under
Doing
attack.
really good things.
I would just like to point out that Vengeful Spirit also has a Solar Crest, which she's had for a while. Actually, she used on the Roche when they did the Roche attempt earlier on.
Look at
but
the siege!
it's just ridiculous. They're doing so much damage, and it's from under the steps. That's outside of the tower range.
They're not even in the base.
Just not going to be able to do anything. A good job. Very lucky dodge there from the Gyro Ranger, just managing to miss that Mirana arrow. As they try and take this high ground siege a bit further, just Heroes of Lumby just can't do anything about it, and they're going to be able to take these racks.
They just need to get in there.
But it's Medusa. Speaking of which, there's the RP there. They managed to actually get 3 of them in the end, but the Sun Ray is keeping them alive, and Axe manages to blink in and gets a call on all 5 of them. And they're all dropping. They're dropping so low. Axe manages to go down to the Juggernauts. Blade Fury, but he goes down as well, and it's a 5-man wipe. It's a buyback from the Gyro Ranger, but I don't think it's needed. There is a GG called from Heroes of Lumby. Danger Zone is going through into the finals. Oh.
The X of X.
The X of X, the blink call, getting at least 4 of them. And they just weren't able to do anything there. That was such a good play. It was really good RP, but it just wasn't able to pay off for the side of Heroes.